I wanted to introduce our new vacuums that we're going to be using at the Cleaning Pros. It's the Shark Navigator. A couple of things. It's going to take away our upright vacuum as well as our small handheld vacuum because it's kind of an all-in-one with the attachments and the hoses and the tools for it. So you have an all-in-one vacuum there. You can see the lady doing the stairs. So you're not going to need your small vac anymore, and it's just less to bring into the house for you guys, so you'll just have the one vacuum. I just wanted to point out a few things that are going to be important on keeping these very clean and to prevent, you know, breaking them or snapping off any pieces, because there's a lot to it and you're going to be using them in and out of the houses all day, all week. And we want to make sure that the canister is cleaned out in between each client. So since you're going to be dumping it and there's no longer any vacuum bags, it's very important that the customer sees a brand new, clean looking, empty container when you're walking into their house. So just keep a bag in your car and dump it after each cleaning. If it looks bad, just take a paper towel or a rag and just wipe it out so it looks clean. Some of the features on here are your crevice tools. I'm a little nervous that these are going to get lost when you're pulling them in and out of the cars, so always keep in mind that you have two tools. You've got your crevice tool and you have an upholstery brush. We're going to try to get one of those little fuzzy brushes too, the bristles, to replace this, so that way you can do vents and that kind of stuff. They don't snap on here, they kind of just sit, so just make sure you're always visually looking for the two. When you get into a customer's house, when you're pulling it out of the car, and then before you leave and load it back up, make sure one of these didn't fall off in the customer's house, because we don't have replacements of these at this point. So, but they just sit on top of here like that. When you're taking off the canister, you've got little snappy things on either side. Very important that we're watching what we're doing so we're not snapping them and getting aggressive with it. When you pull this off here, this is how you're gonna be able to dump out the dirt. When you're using the attachment piece, the dirt's gonna go in the top portion. When you're using the regular vacuum, the dirt's gonna go in the bottom. So you're gonna wanna empty both if you have dirt in both. The little snap here is gonna empty the bottom. Be careful when you're finished with it. Don't do that, please. Use the button so we're safely taking care of it that way. Same thing with the top. I'm afraid if we just keep snapping it up and down, it's gonna break eventually, and so the longer we can keep these, the better. So you're just gonna push the little button and attach it back on there. So super easy to dump in between each clean. We've got filters in here. You have two filters. Every Friday, we're gonna be washing the filters. We're gonna lay them out on a rack in the garage to dry, and then every Monday we'll have new clean filters to put back in the vacuums. This also has a HEPA filter that's attached to it that Miss Mary will be cleaning out. So if your customers ask if this is a HEPA vacuum, it is. So that is a extra filtrated filter to help with allergies and that pet stuff. So when you put this back on, just make sure that we're snapping it. We're looking, snapping both sides. Don't force it. If it's not snapping or closing easily, there's something wrong. Take it back off, try it again. Don't force it to snap. It shouldn't be that difficult. And if you're getting resistance, take a look at and try it again. Your on-off button is right here on the side. You have the number 1 for bare floors and the number 2 for the roller brush on. That's self-explanatory, I hope. When you're turning it, you have it upright, you're just gonna simply put your foot on the foot button and just pull back. It's easy. It doesn't take, you know, a lot of pressure on that either. If you want to just remove the whole unit here and use this on the stairs or carry it around with you for certain areas of the home, there's a little button that's right here that removes it from the base and the roller. You can also remove the handle as well if you don't need that for that particular situation. All right, this is gonna be fun, y'all, watching me do this. Okay. To remove the handle, you have a button back here too, so you can just remove this and put your attachments on and clean how you need to. I think in the beginning this is going to be pretty tight, but eventually it'll loosen up and not have so much resistance. If you have a clog, all of these things pop off, so we can check for clogs very easy. So if you see that dirt and debris is flipping back out of the roller bars, just take a look at any clogs that you might have. Much easier on this vacuum to do that. Let's see what else we have. Underneath, we want to make sure that we're cleaning out the roller bar of this vacuum each and every day like we always do. There's not really a way to get the plate off of here, but there is a little slit in this roller bar that you just take the scissors and you can cut the hair out super easy. But we can't really take this plate off as often as we used to on the other ones, and it takes special screwdrivers. So just make sure we're cleaning the roller bar and getting all that hair out on a daily basis. So daily we clean the roller bar, weekly we're cleaning the filters, every clean we're dumping the dirt out of here, each and every client. Let's take really good care of these, please. Or we're gonna have to go back to the old ones, and I don't wanna do that. These are gonna be super helpful for you guys, and you're taking less into the homes. They're quiet, they run really well, kind of just vacuums like a self-propelling thing. I think you guys are gonna love them. If you have any questions on this, just let me know. There's one other thing that I noticed. If you have really thick carpets, there's a little knob here, and it tells you to release some of the suction, and it even says on here, release the suction for high pill carpet and area rugs. So that'll help you go across those and glide across those a little easier. Just put it back like that, and then that'll be fine. When you're putting them in and out of the cars, please put the handle towards the back seats of the driver or the passenger seats. And you're gonna want the roller bar or this part closer to the trunk. So you're putting it in the car, you're gonna put it in this way, and when you're pulling it out of the car, you're gonna pull it out this way. Lift it. Don't just drag it and pull it out, because now we're gonna get these things caught and we're gonna snap them off. Be very careful with these. Treat them like they're your baby. They're expensive, and y'all want nice equipment. We're gonna have to take care of it. So again, when you put it in the car, put it in with the handle first, and when you take it out, you're gonna lift it and take it out gently. All right, so that's our new vacuums. That's the Shark Navigator. If you guys have any other questions on it, probably go on YouTube and find some better videos than I'm making, but we're very grateful to have these, and I think they're gonna be great. So, all right, thanks guys, enjoy.